Hello, this is Mr. Huff, and I want to show you how to do a very quick, just technical presentation of your parts. We'll get into dimensioning and those kinds of things later. Today we're just going to produce a top, front, right, and isometric view of the parts that you've created. So this is what you do, starting with new. We're going to choose the PLTW or the PLTW template, and you fill in your class period. If you want to put something like fifth, be sure that the letters are uppercase. ANSI standard requires that the part names and your name and all that sort of thing be in uppercase. So that's what we're going to do. If you just want to put the number, then that's fine. But we put in the class period. And you can see right here it has a class period. And this is our drawing template. We want to put the 4 different views of one part on here. So I'm going to choose base first, and it's going to pop up with this little window, and I should be able to hit this little open an existing file icon, and I'm going to choose one of the practice parts I've made. So we're going to start with I'm going to use this one. It doesn't matter. In the assignment, you'll have specific things you're going to turn in. So, but right here, I just need a part. So I'm choosing extrusions, and I'm going to click that. And I want to arrange this until it has the best front view. I like this one right now. So we're going to put the front view down here and click OK. All right. Now we're going to do projected. So it's going to work from this base, and we're going to project views from this base. So choose projected, and we're going to project one here. And all I did is I went up and clicked. I went to the right and clicked, and up to the right and up, and left clicked one time. So those are the 3 different views we're going to use. Then I'm going to choose right click and create. All right. So those are my views. I want this view to be shaded, so I'm going to double click that one. And right now it should have the center selection on, hidden lines removed. And what we're going to do is choose shaded and then click OK. So now that one's shaded. Kind of a neat thing here, if you move these around, notice how the views move with the base. So arrange these until they're nice on the page. You click on the view and grab the red line, and that lets you move it around. Okay, so just arrange those until they look kind of equally spaced out on the page, making sure not to overlap any borders, and that's how you place the views. I want this to be multiple pages in one document. So right now I have my first drawing on here. So the next thing I need to do is add a new sheet. And you can see right here on the Place Views sheet, or Place Views ribbon, it has the command here, New Sheet. So we're going to click on that. And again, we're going to put in our period. Oh, look, capital 5. 5th period for this example. And now I'm on sheet 2. This is the selected sheet. Sheet 1 is our extrusion. So if I click on the little arrow here, click on this little double click, it's a double click. This is sheet 1. This is sheet 2. Okay. I'm going to place another item here. So we're going to choose base. Going to hit the little look in the folder, and I'm going to choose the additive block. Open, and I'm going to make sure that's the one I like as the front, and we can hit OK right there, and I'm going to drag it down here. And now we're going to do projections from that view. So I went to the views that I wanted, top, front, right, and the isometric. Then I'm going to right click, choose create. Double click on this one and choose the 3rd style to make it shaded. If you float over that, it'll say shaded, hidden lines removed, hidden lines visible. Okay, so we want shaded. Click OK. That's good enough for now. Okay, and what we could do here let's do this. Let's make the scale, actually it's 1/2 right now. What if we went 1:1 and clicked OK? And we need to change this one as well. Let's make it 1:1. So you can adjust the scale a little bit there. So as long as the parts fit on the page, that's what we want to see. So arrange them until they look nice. Kind of get them equally spaced. I just want to see top, front, right views and the isometric. Okay, let's do one more. A new sheet. This is going to be 5th period or your class period. For this page, let's make it a pair cam. Now the weird thing about the pair cam is you only need 2 views to fully understand the part. You need a top view and some sort of side view. So let's choose the base, and I'm going to hit the little search icon up here, open a file. I'm going to choose my pair cam. And this is a great front view. So I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to move that down here. And I really think we just need a top or a right, because looking at it from the top or the right, it's not going to give us any more information because it's simply depth. So I'm going to just project to the top. And then let's go over here and add an isometric view, and then right click and create. I want to shade this one, so we're going to double click on this view, choose the 3rd view option or style option, and click OK. And that is all we need on this one. Alright, so you can see here we have 3 different sheets. You can double click on the sheet. Notice it's light colored when it's selected and gray when it's not selected. So this is sheet 2 and this is sheet 1. Now let's talk about exporting multiple sheets as a PDF. Before we do that, let's save this. So it's guessing it's going to be called extrusions, but I'm going to call it 3 drawings. Make sure you name things that you can recognize. If you just call things part 4, 9, 6, or whatever, you are going to end up turning in the wrong thing. Okay. So what I want to do with this drawing is export it as a PDF so that I can turn it in on Canvas. The thing is, if you send the drawing without the supporting files, it will not work properly. So we're going to choose File and Export PDF. And there's one little thing you need to do before you do this. If you just hit Save right now, you're going to get 1 page. We need to choose Options. So you're going to choose Options. Make sure you choose Options. Let me say it one more time. Always choose Options. And then you make sure it says All Sheets, because it usually defaults to Current Sheet. We want to go All Sheets. Alright. And it gives you some other options here. So like print certain sheets, that sort of thing. So we're only going to do All Sheets. So make sure it says All Sheets. Then click OK. And it's going to export as 3 drawings PDF. Save. And let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it. So this is the PDF I get, and it should have 3 pages. Always check to make sure it made what you wanted. To turn that in, this is where you'll find it. Alright, I'm going to open up an Explorer. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Documents. You're going to find Inventor. You're going to find the file, the project you're working in. In this case, it's Playground 2018. I need to clean up my projects. And you'll see 3 drawings PDF. That's the one you want. So if you open that, it's going to open up the right document. Make sure you turn in the right stuff. So that's a real quick crash course on how to do top, front, right, and isometric views in a technical drawing.